Sound nice, man.
Over ice. It is right here by my
yeah, I was like, ooh. Got that nice, got that. You got
TJ. I was calling to see if you talked to your daddy because we couldn't hear him, but he messaged us back.
Hey, so we live. What up, bro? Welcome to our own damn sports show.
All right.
You good? You good, Will? We live, dog.
What's up, man?
Hey, say, Mr. TMI's having some technical difficulties. So me and Big Will finna take the ball and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Big Will, how are you?
Man? What's good?
Shit, nothing much. Enjoying this summer. Trying to stay dry out here.
Man, tell me about it, man. Hey, you know I had that little situation with my son.
Yeah, we gonna get into that. Matter of fact, why don't you start with that? How did the inmates do this past Friday? Because everybody been asking. So how y'all do?
Well, T-Time, they wanted me to pitch. And
okay.
I pitched.
Okay.
I pitched the whole game.
All right. You know the coach out here had to do some shuffling.
Yeah.
You know,
do you remember the first score? The first game of the score of the first game? If I get the shit.
Did you say it was like 11-1 or like 15-1? Okay.
15-1.
So
would you like to know the score of the second game?
Yes.
This is with me pitching.
With you pitching.
19-3.
Damn.
So this shit didn't make much of a difference. In fact, it was worse with me pitching.
It was worse with you pitching.
Which I was afraid of. Now, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
The team we played, bro, they were some fucking steroid addicts or something. But they was hitting
home runs like a motherfucker.
They was hitting that shit, bro, like pros. I mean, they put a couple out. Now we before the game started, they had the coin flip and they asked us how many home runs we want to allow. I said one. Me and the other coach agreed to one per team.
What's that? Home runs allowed?
Yeah, so
explain.
You get one home run over the fence. Anything after that, then it's an out.
So, really?
So we allowed one home run per team. But they got their home run in the first inning. And then they kept hitting
any home run over the wall, over the fence is an out.
Yes, after that.
Okay.
And they kept hitting them over the fence, T-Time. They didn't get there.
So that's how you got them out. That's how you ended they part of the inning.
On some innings, I ain't gonna lie. On some innings, yes. And they still put up 19 runs. Could you imagine if we allowed more runs? What it would have been?
Where's the mercy rule when you need it?
It was there.
That's with the mercy rule.
Yeah, we got mercy rule. We got to run the rule, is what they call it. We got to run the rule.
So was it mostly dudes or like even the females just knocking out the park?
Nah, they wasn't hitting out the park. They was hitting enough to get on base.
Okay.
So that the home runs were not just solo shots. They were 2 or 3 home runs. Well,
so you didn't have enough people in the outfield or playing deep in the outfield, or they were just placing their hits perfectly.
They were just bro. They was hitting the ball, but also our defense. I started one guy at second base.
You got a new second baseman. How'd that go?
And was eating them up. I said, all right, I got to make a change. I put him on first base, and I put a female at second base who used to play in college.
Okay.
They started eating her ass up too. I said, oh no. I ain't got nowhere to go. So, yeah, man, even in the outfield. Your boy Tate, Mr. TMI.
Yeah, Mr. TMI.
Had an error. Ball hit him right in the glove and then popped right out.
Nah, man. If it hit the glove, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. If it hit the glove, it's in there.
It popped right out.
Wow.
Then
As soon as it hit, boom, closed it, right?
Then one of my outfielders got hurt, pulled his hamstring. He was out for the game. Then Mr. TMI got hurt.
Yeah, that's the part I heard about. That part. He been talking about his quad and shit been hurt.
His quad. So I got one with the back of his leg hurt, the other with the front of his leg hurt. Both my outfielders.
Damn.
So yeah, man, it was ugly. This is partly why I didn't want to pitch, because we needed more defense in the field. Hopefully, thankfully, we have some help coming this week. And some younger help and some more athletic help.
Okay.
So we shall see how this goes. That would allow me to play the field, or even if I do pitch, I'll be more confident in playing the field. And pitching. But my goal is to try to play the field first. If I have to pitch, then I'll come in and pitch. But initially, I'm going to play the field. Damn. And hopefully, the people that I have coming are players. Like one of them, according to Mr. TMI, used to play in college. So, and she played shortstop, which is the position I played in the field. So I can play anywhere. Okay. So I'm going to put her at shortstop. I have some things I have to move around. So hopefully, and she has a young daughter that's 22. So we got some youth coming.
All right. How my boy TJ do?
TJ got on base. He came in for the injured guy. He didn't get many chances in the outfield.
Okay.
But he did get set back once, and he got on base.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. With a walk, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Get on base. That's all I need.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Now me at bat, like I didn't do good as a hitter. Like I was over 2. I had a fly out to the outfield, and I had ground out to shortstop. But yeah, that didn't make the difference. The difference was the lack of defense.
Dang.
And yeah, we're not gonna win too many giving up 19, and we definitely ain't gonna win too many only scoring 3 runs.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you at least gonna get scored on, at least do some scoring. You know?
Yeah, and we're not hitting enough to score.
Dang.
So
that's where we at with it.
That's where we
at. All right.
And to add insult to injury.
Yes. What happened?
I go to my car after the game. You know, I'm fucked up because we lost. We got our eyes blown out yet again.
Uh-huh.
The errors and everything. I'm playing the game back in my head. And it just pissed me off even more. I'm talking to one of the guys like, all right, man, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I get in the car and I look up to my sunroof, and it looked like water droplets. I'm like, Did it rain? I'm like, no, it didn't rain. We were just out here. It didn't rain.
We were just out here.
And then I looked up, I got out the car, looked at everybody else's car, and it's dry. So I'm looking up, I'm like, man, my shit cracked.
Damn.
Somebody did hit a home run in another field.
And got your shit.
Off the, because I didn't park in the first part of the parking lot. I parked across the parking lot.
Yeah.
So he got a hold to that ball. Hit it out the park, over the grass. It must have bounced in the side on the driveway on the parking lot and hit the roof of my car, hit my sunroof, and cracked it. Driving home, I closed the sunshade. Driving I heard it just collapse.
Damn.
Out of all the fucking cars, T-Time.
Yo,
in the parking lot.
Yo, shit. That's because that was my question for you. I was like, how close to the damn field did you park? Shit.
Bro,
you park your ass across the street and walk up? Shit.
It's the fence, then it's a patch of grass, then it's the first row of cars, then it's the parking lot driveway, and then it's a second row of cars. I was in that second row of cars.
Damn, and that motherfucker, look, you talking about steroids.
Yeah, he got a hold to
it.
And drove that bitch out.
Damn.
For my damn car.
Somebody must have fast pitched that bitch.
And the thing is, that's before it was about to rain. It was about to rain. So what'd you do?
It's been raining all week so far. And
there you go.
I put plastic up there, and It ain't working, man. I mean, every time I'm making it to work, but on my way home, it's coming off.
Damn.
Let me ask this question.
Oh, Mr. Tim, look who decided.
What's up, man?
First of all, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me properly?
Yes.
I want to make a correction. TJ actually did make contact with the ball in order to get on base. He beat out a throw. So he didn't walk. He actually hit it, and he let me know every day that he hit the guy.
That's what I thought. That's what Will told me. So that's my boy. That's
number one. Speaking of being your boy, I'm gonna kill him. He ain't gonna make the next game.
What?
The reason why I got tech issues is because of him.
Oh. Yeah.
When he go live, he changed damn near every setting on this computer to where I have to go and flip it all back. And if I miss anything, it's not going to work right. That's another thing. Everybody that's on Facebook, Mama, I see you, Terrence out there in Corn. Y'all do me a favor, go to YouTube. We see your comments on Facebook, but they're not going to pop up to where we can put them on the screen because Facebook is tripping on us for some reason yet again. Pretty soon we're going to be off the blue channel. So just letting y'all know that real quick. So I'm sorry to interrupt, fellas, but I'm in a sour mood right now. Because that was some bullshit. Now, as we proceed, what are we talking about? We talking about the game?
Yes. Yeah. Will's breaking down.
Man, I was mad.
Second game went. He pitched the whole game, but
well, you know what? In my opinion, when he pitched, we still kind of hung in there at first versus being out the game immediately, in my opinion. And because it was a point in the game where wasn't it like 7-3, something like that?
Yep.
It was at that point. But then I ain't gonna lie, even myself, man, we all just started making errors. One of our guys got hurt. I'm sure Pluck said that, right?
Yeah, he did. And he mentioned
one of our guys, and then I got hurt on the same play. He running home on a hit that I had. And I'm running the first, and he pulled his hamstring, and I pulled my quad.
Wait, you and the other dude got hurt
at the same time.
Damn.
And when I saw him on the ground, I'm like, well, I can't get on the ground because we can't have both of us. So I was literally like biting down on my lip the whole rest of the game, playing the outfield, trying to run for these balls. But I did have an error before that happened, and I was pissed at myself. So
no, he mentioned that. And come on, Mr. Tim. Come on.
Yeah, it was a minor.
It's supposed to be done.
It was a minor collapse in mental, And I'm gonna tell you like this: I held on to that until I saw a Cubs player make a similar error today, and I was like, you know what? Damn it, he a pro, and shit, he missed it. So hey, I can live with that. I gotta say, Pluck, I'm digging your White Sox get up today. Old Comiskey Park outfit. God dog it.
Indeed.
Yeah. I gotta show you some love on that. That's dope. Now, we gotta get into it, man. We gotta get into it because matter of fact, they own now, ain't they?
Yeah, and the Pacers are making a run.
Hey, Nana.
Hey, Nana.
Pacers are making a run. What was the dang on score?
They were down like 9 points or whatnot, but now it's back to 1. 36.
It's back to 1. Okay.
36-35, second quarter.
All right. So T-Time, you're gonna keep us filled in on the score. We are watching the NBA Finals live. And when we were here last week, we didn't even have one game to go off of.
It was before the first game was played.
It was before the first game.
So now we got 2. What y'all think so far? We tied 1-1. What's your thoughts?
I'll let this young man go first. Go ahead, Pluck. It's on you. What you think so far?
It was kind of as expected. However, the OKC
Nana and Mama on, so don't cuss. Go ahead.
They did let that first one get away from them.
Yeah.
If there was a game I felt like the Pacers could win, it's the first game, just because of the layoff that OKC had, and the Pacers are kind of in the groove since they've been playing more recently. So it's the whole rest versus rust thing. But yeah, they came back. Give them all credit. They came back and won the game. Like I said, OKC should have won the game. They played their regular stellar defense. They just didn't shoot well. And I said during the game, this is going to catch up with them. They're not shooting well. And you can't do that in the playoffs. And they had to learn the lesson. And it seemed like they learned it because in the second game, they put it away. It wasn't really close throughout. There wasn't no comeback. So, yeah. But as far as the game itself, as the players, I know y'all said SGA versus Halliburton is wise. I don't see that still. Maybe y'all do. But it ain't even a watch to me. It's one clear one that's better than the other.
Yeah, you done. You done.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Are you done?
The role players are doing what they do. Okay, see that bench is giving them the edge.
It's deep.
So yeah.
You done? You done?
I'm done.
All right. Tea time.
All right. So I can say going into it, the Halliburton SGA thing, I was going off of momentum and what Halliburton had been showing he's been doing. But also a lot of the things you've said beforehand, Big Wheel, they ringing true loud as hell. One, it ain't even. Because and even in this game, the current game now, Halliburton is passing too many shots. He's not even getting his or attempting to get his. He acting like he shook, or I don't know what it is. I get trying to get everybody else involved, but you also got to know, get your shit, and it's gonna open it up for everybody else. And he ain't been doing that. Oh,
had 5 points going into the fourth quarter in game one. 5.
Yeah. He still clutches shit though.
Yeah.
So don't let him be close at the end of the game. Because that motherfucker clutch as fuck. Not at all.
Look, Tita, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
But I got an attitude.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go then.
So I'm gonna ask y'all, are y'all done?
He got an attitude. No,
first of all, Big Will, I think you gave a great assessment. However, I think your assessment, on the other hand, too, is great. Although it's great, there are some holes in your game. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. We have yet to see the best Indiana play. We've yet to see Indiana. Indiana ain't came to the finals yet. Now, we know in the finals, in the playoffs, you deal with adversity, right? And there's certain levels of adversity you have to get over in order to win the championship. Sometimes adversity hit teams too late and they end up sinking in the finals. I think that OKC dealt with some adversity when they played Denver. They dealt with adversity, a little bit of adversity when they played Minnesota because of the comparison and so forth. Halliburton and Indiana Pacers, they really haven't dealt with serious adversity. They kind of dominated their competition, in my opinion. Giving up a game here, a game there, but yet they have not been in trouble. So going into the finals, I think they kind of skipped into the finals. I think they soft their way into the finals. Now that's a terrible thing to do, is not show up with your best game in the finals. But what the issue is y'all ain't even played your best games and you split.
Yeah, they got a
1-1
free on that.
So here's the thing. Whenever I'm gonna tell you just like this, let's just say right now that Indiana decide to come to the finals because they ain't here yet.
I don't know. This second quarter, they playing that
over for OKC. Over, and the reason why and what's gonna make the difference is that one game that they let get by. That one game that they led for all of except 0.3 seconds. .3 seconds is going to cost them a championship. That's my opinion.
Why you say that?
Because that's going to be a game that they wish they had not given up.
They already feel that, but to me, the way they bounced back, I know, and during the time we were talking about it, he said it's how they lost, not the fact that they lost, it's how they lost. But they came back and they bounced back that next game and they put.
But I would also say, to your point on what happened to OKC game 1 happened to Indiana game 2. Indiana wasn't making a whole lot of their shots.
I agree with that, but the mission for Indiana was already accomplished. I know they would have loved to get 2.
True.
However, all you got to do is get one road game.
And you don't think that OKC can win or will win one in Indiana?
Let me tell you something. They better. But in my opinion, and I'm still gonna say that these teams are close because the same numbers that what's his name? KYC, KY Jelly. What's his name? SGA. Same numbers he putting up. Same numbers he putting up. Halliburton is capable of putting up. And Halliburton ain't even tried to force himself on these games yet. So again, I'm gonna say this. No, that to me, that's not an issue because the only way that that's an issue is if they let tonight game slip. If they lose tonight, now it's an issue because you just gave back up home court.
Well, right now they bench.
But check this out. If Indiana win tonight, the pressure that OKC is going to have just to get one is going to be great. That's going to be a lot of pressure. And trust me, Indiana ain't going to come in their house and just casually get blown out. That's just my opinion.
Right now, they up 3.
So that one game that they gave up at home, I feel is going to come back to haunt them. And I'm going to go back to this. Young team, young coach. I want to see him overcome it.
Go ahead, T-Time.
Hold on, wait. Since y'all got quiet, and that's the bottom line.
I was trying to let you finish. You had a bone to pick. I was going to say this. Right now, they started slow in this game, but now they firing. And it's the others at home. What is his name? TJ McConnell. Yeah, he going off right now. He making plays defensively, all kinds of shit. They up 3 points right now, but we still about halfway through the second quarter.
They called Indiana out. Like all these commentators, all of these sports analysts and all that, they called Indiana out. And they already crowning SGA. After one blowout game, you crowning SGA, but you're really not paying attention to the fact that they gave up the momentum in the finals.
Crowning him what?
They crowning everybody already saying, man, and when OKC win this and SGA he's gonna be the this and that and that. Bro, the job ain't done.
I hadn't been paying attention, but I hadn't heard that. I mean, they probably just giving him his credit for being the league MVP and leading the team with the best.
And he's shown up in both of the games in the first 2 games.
I agree.
He's showing up.
I agree.
He's doing his credit. He's earned
it. I agree, but how he did his part in game 1 and they lost. How consistent and how much can you depend on those backups? Because them backups don't play all that great on the road.
They showing it now. They ain't scored shit yet. The bench players.
That's historically, bro.
That's the team with that's the same with any team.
Do somebody have they sound up way high, or is it me?
I don't hear it.
Yeah,
but I mean, any team, most teams, role players, their bench players, they're gonna play better at home.
Right. We know this.
That's not really nothing that's a surprise.
So what I'm saying is, either SGA gonna have to even be more superhero like, or those those role players are gonna have to get over that road rash and play their ass off. Because right now, technically, Indiana has home court advantage.
So all you need is your other two players to play. And that's Chet Holmgren. And
which he showed up game 2. He kind of been on a little bit this game too.
Yeah, I see he had 2 in the first quarter. So those, you can get.
Who was the other one you were saying?
William.
He's having a bad finals too.
Right.
Yeah. He's the reason why they lost game 1.
He been missing a whole lot of gimmies and all that shit. Him, I don't like. You was talking about him too as a scorer. Shit, he
is the reason they lost game 1. Down the stretch, he did not produce. He in my opinion, played a little bit too. There were a few plays where he tried to play hero ball and passed up open players.
And he should know he shouldn't. He not the hero. His face too flat face ass bastard. No, go ahead.
So the others on OKC, all they need to do is play solid defense and like score when they can. Like when the other players are on the bench, just play a role. They don't have to, like, if at home, if they're giving you, I don't know, 10, 12 points, on the road, they just get 8 and play solid defense. This is where your SGAs, your Chets, and your Jalen Williams have to be to another level since they're on the road.
It got to be that 1, 2, and 3, and I totally agree. However, when you got 1, 4, and 5, because they're not playing like a 2 and 3, they playing like a 4 and 5.
Well, I don't know about Chet. He's playing well.
No. The last game
he played well.
In this game before, game 3.
The last game 2, he played well. Game 1, he was non-existent.
True.
Yeah, but game 2 and 3, he's playing well. So
he's playing well today because I don't have it on. So
no, the first quarter
he had 12 points in the first quarter.
Yeah,
today.
He just scored. Today.
Oh, bet. Okay. Bet.
And he just scored.
I know. I can't get up and turn it on. That'll be kind of jacked up. Tea time. I already had technical issues and couldn't get it on. You think I was worried about cutting on the damn TV? Even though I'm mad because I can't see it. But anyway, y'all. So we got how the finals is going, and we're gonna keep track of the finals as we go along, right?
Yeah.
It was a couple of things that happened last weekend that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
What's that?
So let's talk about. I think I want to talk about this first because I'm excited.
Okay.
There was a one-on-one game that happened between Michael Beasley and Lance Stephenson for $100,000. They call it ones, right? And it actually generated quite a bit of attention from the build-up to the event. And I want to know, do y'all see a future in ones?
T-time, you take it.
Before you take it over, it's cool. Hold on. Here you go.
Did we just see the greatest 1v1 of all time? Michael Beasley and Lance Stephenson went one-on-one for $100,000 to decide who is the best 1v1 player on the planet. Lance started off hot, knocking down a pair of threes and began talking his talk. But this made Beasley remember that he said this.
I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow. And say, I'm gonna do it to you sexy.
He started getting to his mid-range spots and hit some nasty fadeaway jumpers. Lance realized he had to start playing up or else he was going to lose quick. But it didn't matter as Beasley was making it from everywhere on the court. Bro started cooking him so bad that Lance had to hack just to stay in the game. But they don't call Beasley the best one-on-one player in the world for no reason, as even with Lance fouling him, he still finished at the rim to win 31-21. And Beasley had something to say when it was all over.
I want everybody to remember this is a example. We the one.
Ones. What do y'all think?
I see what they tried to do. I mean, the production, like how they had to sit down, they talking to each other and shit. I like that outro. That should be it. Like whoever, if they make this a thing, to me, I can see that. Like, and then I'm the motherfucking like shit like that. That is cool, but I don't know, man. Because then it's also, to me, it's gonna turn into a different version of the Big Three. You just gotta have a bunch of old ass motherfuckers. What's making it? I hate to put it like that. None of these motherfuckers is in the league.
Hold on, before you Mama and them, that was tea time. I didn't say those words. That was tea time said that.
I meant basketball players in this scenario, but that's all the Big Three is.
Right.
So the people can collect. You can collect a few more checks. It ain't what it was, but you ain't just out of. You can collect a check or two. That's it. So I don't know the staying power that it might have, because even the Big Three now, you don't really. Is it still a thing? You don't like. What level is it at? It's not like. Right. Of course, it has that shock value when it first drops, but does it have staying power? And that I don't believe it does, unless you get some big name people to come into it. That's my opinion.
Pluck, I'm gonna explode, so you better get it in now.
Yeah, Tito, I'm glad you said it, because when I saw it, that's what I was thinking in my head. It's giving very much Big Three vibes. I don't know, bro. It's just not speaking to me. It's not something that interests me like that. Wow, I got 2 minutes.
There you.
Nah, I mean, if it's something that come across the feed, I might watch a little bit of it, but I ain't finna sit down here and watch the whole game of 31. Nah, I'm not. That's not. And I don't really care who you put in it. Honestly, it's just not. I'd rather see a game. Like I can see 2 niggas on the court. Like I can go to the court and see 2 niggas play 1-on-1.
Right.
And yeah, they're not NBA players, but
also too, then it's gonna get into that, to me, that street ball feel, which, like you just said, you can go to any damn park and watch motherfuckers go 1-on-1, head up, making this show. That's why I'm like, the staying power to me.
Are you two
here we go,
gentlemen, done?
Are we done?
Are you done?
Go ahead, Mr. Tim. My floor is yours.
First of all, I love it. Here's the reason why. This is taking basketball back to its origination, in my opinion. This is taking basketball back to the streets. This is mano a mano. This is 1-on-1. Ain't no getting out of it. Ain't no escape. Your ass is on an island, and you better be able to handle yourself or you're going to get cooked. I freaking love it. And here's the reason why. It is such. First of all, shout out to the women who started it first. Let's put that out there. Let's try not to act like this ain't been going on. The women started it. So to see players, you got to understand, when players go to the NBA, although they can do a bunch of shit, they are obligated to do their job. So you don't even really see their full game. You don't know what they got. This right here, all the skills on the table. So I'm gonna say this real quick, and Big Will will know this. Patrick Beverly was a scorer before he got to the league. You would never know that because his job was to play defense, not score 30-something. There's other players that became 3-and-D and those type players, but they got game. Michael Beasley, who's been handed around more times than a hooker in a whole house, and you could ask a lot of the players, one of the best scorers that they've ever seen. You wouldn't know that not watching them in the NBA. And y'all crazy as hell if, for example, Michael Beasley, who recently challenged Carmelo Anthony. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all don't watch that.
What's the intrigue though? Well, like what
elite scores, and then on top of that, they putting money up.
That money don't matter to me. That's not going to draw me in as a thing.
Guess what? That's helping the what is that the betting thing where you go and bet and all that other stuff. Where you can bet on the game. That's helping that. So, in my opinion, I want to see what they got. And also, just because they're not in the NBA don't mean that they lost their game. Now, when it comes to the big three, the reason why the big three is kind of like existing is because of the lack of commitment from players. Now, I'm gonna tell you just like this: they're more than likely they'll play ones before they get a team of three. They'll play ones first. See what we don't know is in a lot of these practices, they play head up. This is what they do. It's just not on camera. You would never know. You would never know that, for example, and it was said that D-Wade beat LeBron head up before. You would never know that. You would never know.
They even before they do ones, they'll do the Drew League. That's more intriguing than this.
There you go.
Dude, the way that you got to understand the appeal. Like when they had the press conference,
what is the appeal?
Like when they had the press conference, they were setting it up like two fighters going.
No, I said the presentation.
Yeah,
part,
you said that.
That shit was cool.
That's dope. Again, you put that presentation with a couple of names, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. And then also, I believe they do it like in a series. Because if I'm not mistaken, I saw something set up like the Ultimate Fighter where Lance was the captain of this team. Michael Beasley was the captain of this team. They team would play for points. So it's a whole series that go on that lead up to the pay-per-view.
A pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view. It was a pay-per-view.
See, that's how they got to make money somehow.
They got to make that money.
But that's also, I'm like, does it have staying power?
Only way it got staying power, I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I will watch it. And the only way it got staying power is if some of them names don't have egos and get out there and get it done.
Like current players, that's not gonna happen.
No. Not current, not signed NBA players. I'm not saying them. I'm saying the ones who ain't in the NBA no more, but they still got it.
Like Brian Scalabrine.
No. You can't put them names. Do you know how many people? So, for example,
hold on.
No,
to your point, people don't think. Everybody think Brian Scalabrine is just a joke and he's the last man on bench.
But he can ball.
He got in, but he can ball.
Oh,
right.
He can hoop for real.
But look at the name. You said the name to try to be a joke. I'm gonna say example. DeMarcus Cousins still can ball. And will play ones. People like that is not in the league. Dwight Howard, I bet, will get in it. Folks like that, yes, I'm going to watch.
To me also, too, then it kind of turns into, in a way, old school and1 basketball. Like,
no, it's not. How? It's not and1.
It's just your regular street ball. That's all I'm looking at it.
Okay, what's the problem? We sick of the politics in the NBA, and I want to see some ball. The biggest game of ones happened, and it wasn't even on the camera. Mr. TMI versus Big Will. Ones, baby. Ones. Head up. Mano a mano. Ones.
Like I say, I don't care who you put in this one thing. It's not intriguing to me. It's not going to catch my attention. So, I got to see whoever versus whoever. It's not catching.
It's going to be
because let me ask you this question. Real quick. If they put up 100,000. Dwight Howard versus DeMarcus
Money don't
Cousins.
matter to me, bro.
You're not watching it? No, I'm just saying.
Money.
I'm saying that's what they do. They put up the money. I'm not talking about money for you.
What up, Jabari? What's up, man?
Do you think?
What's up?
Do you think nobody wouldn't watch Dwight Howard versus DeMarcus Cousins?
I'm not saying nobody.
I wouldn't.
I'm just
pretty
saying,
sure there will be some people.
yes, but
I mean, you can put anybody. There's gonna be some people with
bang.
eyes on it, but that's
but
not
also
as
too,
big
for
as
me. For me, it's not gonna mean
But I'm
the
Shonda.
same. It's not
You
gonna
gotta
mean
call
the
me,
same
Shonda.
because look at DeMarcus. You talking DeMarcus Cousins now, Dwight Howard now. It's not like they in their primes.
No,
Even if you get
bruh,
Beasley versus Carmelo,
bro.
like,
No.
I'm looking
This
at
is
two
this is
old
where I have a
shells of
problem.
themselves.
This is where I have a problem. Because they not in the NBA, don't mean that they not in their prime either.
they're not in their prime. They can still probably play some ball. They're not in their prime.
They'll bust 95% of the asses out here,
Probably so. That don't mean that they're in their prime either.
and it don't mean they washed. Because when
I'm
you
not
say
saying
not in
they
their
are,
prime, when you say they not in their prime, it's almost like you saying, well, whatever.
No, you're saying they're in the prime and they can get out here and put up 20 in the finals. No, they can't.
Give them the
They're
ball.
not in their prime. They can't
Give
jump
them
like
the ball.
they're in their 40s, probably 30.
Give them the
30,
ball.
40.
You don't think Dwight Howard can put up 20 in these finals against that white boy on OKC?
Absolutely.
You are
not.
insane, bro.
You insane.
You're insane if you think Dwight Howard was the last person to get Joker issues.
He would be on an NBA roster right now if that was the case.
Bro,
Don't give me this politics shit. No.
If you don't think it's political, you crazy.
If you can play, you can play.
They actually did have fouls and they had timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a referee. There was a referee.
Look here, how much did the pay-per-view cost? Did you watch it pay-per-view?
I'm about it.
Nah, you an expert. Nah, you supposed to know this shit.
You can ask me.
Pay-per-view.
You can ask me. Am I gonna order the Crawford versus Canelo pay-per-view? Motherfucker, I'm not.
Matter of fact, it's gonna be on Netflix.
Man, I don't trust Netflix.
Update. Nah, they already announced that.
I don't trust Netflix.
They haven't
Did you see the last fight? They couldn't even hold a Jake Paul fight without hesitating.
Yeah, nah, that
damn Canelo Crawford fight gonna be ridiculous. They're not gonna be able to hold them.
It's on Netflix and it's September 13th. That's all we know. We just don't.
They
know
not Netflix gonna mess it up.
Vegas, I believe.
They better upgrade their shit. They better get off the look. Netflix signed themselves to the low subscription. Remember we tried to watch that one fight, Tyson and Paul?
Tyson, man, that shit was horrible.
Horrible.
Was straight garbage, bro.
Who lost? We lost. Trying to watch that shit.
Yeah. And Dana White's supposed to be helping promote it.
That's fine. Oh, you talking about the Crawford fight? That's gonna sell. I don't give a shit. I'm saying, can they hold it? Can that platform hold all them folks? Because it was already proven that it can't.
Yeah.
And that's gonna sell. That's gonna sell crazy.
Well, if they're smart, they learn from that and they've done things. They need to do.
The trust is.
How was the football game? Because the football game was after that. That's going to tell. Because more guys watch football than they do boxing.
Yeah, that's true too.
No, bro.
Yeah.
What football game?
Like the Black Friday. Don't they have some Christmas Eve?
No.
Yeah,
it was more people. It was more people focused on watching that pay-per-view than the football game, bro.
By the way, game at halftime.
I guarantee you no. I
guarantee
you no.
64-60 Pacers.
You look up everything else. Look it up. You look up everything else. Look it up.
Look up.
How many damn views did that football game got versus the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight? Are you freaking kidding me? Billions of people watch the damn fight. I got a subscription just to watch the fight.
That part.
And they still trying to hit my card for a Netflix. I don't want it no more. They couldn't even get Monday Night Raw right when Raw first hit. Right or wrong time.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. Don't tell me what they learned. They ain't learned a damn thing. They learned they got more money for our subscriptions. and they need to put ones on Netflix. I'm watching it, dog, because there's some players like on the real.
Okay, so you ordered it. How much was it?
I haven't looked it up yet, but let me just tell you the team. It was 2 games that night. It was on Christmas night. And it was 2 games, 14. I haven't looked up the numbers, but let me just tell you the teams, and this will tell you whether or not more people watch these games than than boxing. First game was Kansas City at Pittsburgh.
Oh, hell yeah. You know people.
Second game was Baltimore and Houston.
You know.
Look up the damn views.
Also, too, that Houston one, wasn't that the one Beyonce performed at halftime?
Hey, that's not fair, though. That's not fair.
Oh, shit.
That's not fair.
That's right.
That's not fair. Beyonce not going to perform in every goddamn football game. That's not fair.
She performed at halftime. You had motherfuckers tuning in to watch the game. Nah, that's views. It counts.
Look. You know how many Bumblebee hoes tuned in just to see that performance and then tuned out?
Shit.
Oh, I want the numbers. I want the numbers.
Wait. You said Bumblebee hoes.
Bumblebee hoes.
Bumblebee hoes.
Bumblebee hoes. Yeah. Come on, man. That's not fair. That's not fair. They not playing fair on that one. Even though I still think the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight got more views than all 3 of them football games and Beyonce.
65 million U.S. viewers.
For who?
For the NFL games.
Oh, we busting that. Gone. Get the Paul fight. Look at how many views Mike Tyson Jake Paul. Mike Tyson got 65 million by himself. Mike Tyson can fight a pit bull and he'll get 65 million.
The thing is, too, because it was also so damn bad and glitchy, hell no.
You probably don't count the numbers right. It's going to say they got 3 views. Only 3 people.
Yeah, you might have got them views. You didn't keep them.
Wait. And as many times as I had.
108 million.
What?
It won.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Yeah! That's what I told you, Nick. Don't try to play me. 108 million versus how many million for the little football game? 65?
Yeah, hold on. Now I say 2.2 million. Now I say 2.25 million.
Who? For the fight?
Yeah.
No, that's not right. That 100 million sound about right. Because my TV almost blew up. I clicked one more time on Netflix and then my TV almost blew up. So don't they ain't learned their lesson. Talking about they learned their lesson. No, they ain't learned their damn lesson. So no,
that's bold.
I'm not trying to catch that fight that night.
Huh?
I'm not gonna even try to catch that fight that night. I'm gonna catch the replay prior to the next morning. Because that's gonna be ridiculous. I hate when I'm watching an event and it starts circling or cycling or whatever you call it.
Yeah, buffer.
Yeah, there you go. Buffering. So, in my opinion, like I told you, Big Will, I knew that fight was ridiculous, though, bro. So that wasn't even fair.
That was the names, but the sad part is do you think Canelo and Crawford is gonna top that or match that?
Canelo got 99 million Mexicanos waiting to buy the pay-per-view already. Now, I'm just saying, Canelo, you can't knock his fan base. His fan base is ridiculous. See, he ain't got hoods waiting on. He got country. So whole damn country waiting to buy that pay-per-view. Terrence Crawford got Ohio, I think.
No, isn't he from Nebraska?
No, is he from Nebraska or Ohio? I thought it was Ohio. You might be. No, it's Nebraska. You're right. Let me stop because Terrence Crawford actually pull up. So I'm.
Is this the illest niggas in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Y'all sleep.
What up, Rita, Cleo, Shonda, all y'all watching? I appreciate it. James Moulton Jr. I appreciate it, man. Jabari on here. Thank y'all. Make sure, man, do us a favor. Come over to YouTube and then share the video.
true, boy.
Yeah, they do. And see, you got to understand, we think that like that means just Mexican. No, they dice off into many other little groups that they dice off to many other little groups that support, dog. God, dog. They out here cutting grass right now so they can get their money together to buy that damn pay-per-view, boy. No, I'm just playing. Now, let's talk about there was a boxing event that recently took place with Keyshawn Davis, an upcoming star.
It was supposed to take place.
It was supposed to take place.
Supposed to.
And there was a situation where he came in overweight, and if I'm not mistaken, it was like 4.5 pounds overweight.
Right.
He didn't even attempt to go and cut the weight and come back to the scale. He just forfeited the belt. At that point of him forfeiting the belt, it's up to his opponent to say if he want to fight still.
And the
The
opponent
opponent smartly elected not to fight. Now, this is in the pay-per-view. I mean, this is in the main event. Sorry. This is a main event.
supposed to be.
This is a nationally televised main event.
Oh, ESPN.
So at this point now they have no main event. And what happened was the promoter had to pay the fighter who made weight his full purse, and they had to refund everybody who bought that ticket to see that main event.
Oh, they refunded everybody?
They had to. They had to. So basically, the promoter lost his ass.
Damn.
Now,
that's
Keyshawn's nickname is the businessman.
tough.
I want to know from y'all first because there's a to be continued to this story. But first, I want to know from y'all, was that good business?
Fuck no. And that's more my question for you, Mr. Left hand of God headed.
Hey, wait, hold on. I gotta talk to the left hand about last game. You failed me. You failed. You know what? And it was my left leg that went out.
Your whole left side
was
failing you.
Whole left side was. Wait, no. Now that I think about it, Coach, I probably had a stroke out there and didn't know it. Coach,
hey, rub some dirt on it, man. Come on.
Yeah, Jabari, the other fighter, De Los Santos, I think he got paid.
He made weight and he got paid. Yes.
Here was my question. What is the deal with making weight, cutting weight? Why is it like if you know where you're supposed to be, what's the issue? Why motherfuckers be missing weight and then act like they don't give a fuck? What's the deal with that?
Actually, it's not normal to miss weight and act like you don't give a fuck. Because I know fighters who have gone into that sauna with that rope for a couple of hours and lost that 4 pounds and came back to the scale weak than a mug.
There.
That is dedication, professionalism, and honestly, that's the difference between a professional and an amateur. Keyshawn, great fighter. I mean, I was actually on board with Keyshawn. I was like, man, this dude is the next one. He's the next one. When he did that type of business, there's no promoter in the world that's going to get behind you now. Because they see what you're capable of, and you talking about, well, I left 135. I'm a 140-pound fighter now. Okay, well, what happens when you can't make 140? Are you going to conduct yourself in the same manner? So at the end of the day, that's a character issue. That's a character issue. Speaking of character, his brothers were also on the card.
Yep.
One of his brothers lost.
Yep.
These mugs went in the dressing room and jumped the other fighter that won against their brother. We call it nigga shit.
We have video.
Huh?
We don't have video of that.
Yeah.
Even though I could have had video.
Had his baby and stuff all the way in the back and all that.
Now we gonna say allegedly to all this. Hey, wait, let me. We gonna say allegedly to all this to cover us, but we know that the shit happened because we saw it.
Yeah.
You supposed to be businessman, and this whole event was about you. This whole event was about building your brand as a boxer to get you to the next level of a Tank Davis and the rest of those guys. Do you think he'll ever be able to recover from this episode?
He's not gonna have to start all the way over, but he has to start over a little bit because they cost that man money. He cost a promoter money, and like you said, I don't know how many promoters are going to back you, knowing that you can cost them money. So
the belt strip. I say this: in order to make a comeback, you got to show that you entertaining. So he gonna have to get knockouts, or it's gonna have to be some flat. He gonna have to be in some bang out wars. You can't be boring.
No.
If you're gonna make a comeback of any kind, you gonna have to get knockouts, or man, y'all going blow for blow. Like,
but T-Time, you gotta get in the ring first.
That part.
Let me explain this to you, brother. This is what gotta happen. Keyshawn got a WWE this now, and he got to play the heel. He's gonna have to fight for a couple of very small purses to begin with. But he got to start, okay, since y'all hate me, I'm going to make y'all pay tickets to root for me to lose. I'm going to turn heel. Remember what Mayweather did? Mayweather played the heel for a long time, and people were buying his stuff, just to see if he was going to lose.
Yeah.
That's what Keyshawn got to do. He's not going to be a fan favorite. So he can throw that shit in the garbage. He got to play the heel. Now,
also with that though, don't he have to be entertaining as well?
Oh, absolutely. And he's gonna have to be entertaining inside and outside the ring. He's gonna have to turn himself into must-see TV.
That's what I'm saying.
And I ain't talking about. I know you saying knocking people out. No, I'm talking about outside the ring. He might even have to start on his own social media rant and let people call him a bunch of bitches on social media first.
Yeah, because that's the damn shit. Because after this weekend, between that and the backstage shit,
yes. But I'm excited, T-Time. I'm excited, T-Time. I'm excited for the fight world, y'all. Amanda Nunes is back.
Shit.
I like Nunes. I don't care what y'all say.
Jabbar is stupid.
I will promote him.
What made it like a
1,000-page sign a 1,000-page prenup. Facts. Like it would be some stuff to where I ain't gonna lie, he would damn near have to put some money up first.
Yeah.
Like you put the money up, cover it. You fulfill the contract, you get that back plus this. But I need a security deposit for your ass. You know, like when your credit bad and they tell you need a down payment, motherfucker.
On top of that, now you the businessman. That's business. Hey, I'm putting my own money up. You know,
T-Time. Fuck all that though, because you UFC man.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes, bro.
She gonna be fighting new champ Kayla Harrison at a date to be determined.
So you got to educate us, bro, because the new champ. I don't know much about the new champ, but she looked like a goddamn cyborg. She's swole as hell.
Gold medalist.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in judo or wrestling. It's one of those two. She was in the other promotion, PFL. She was a champion in that. I think she only has like 1 or 2 losses, so she's legit.
Okay.
She's more on the wrestling side, takedowns, that kind of deal. I don't know how well her striking has gotten better. I don't know if it's on Nunes's level. When it comes to striking,
but Nunez been out a couple of years.
This is true.
I'm scared for her, but I like Nunez. I like Nunez ever since she knocked the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
Oh shit.
Oh man, that was so joyous for me. Because at that time, that's when Ronda Rousey was talking that shit, talking about she could beat Mayweather.
But this was after she lost too. Like she was a sore loser. Like
right after Holly Holmes tapped that ass.
Yeah, knocked that ass out.
So,
but I'll put it like this: until somebody else beats her, it'll still be my money's still on Nunes. You got to beat her because she beat everybody.
She undefeated, right?
Ronda, Cyborg. She beat everybody. So
she beat Cyborg like it was nothing.
Yeah, she starched that. So
and Cyborg was
legit. So until you gotta take it's same thing we saying with the Thunder. Hey, till it's done, it ain't done.
Right.
Ain't
no. So wait, is Nunez undefeated?
No.
Okay, she took an early loss or something like that, right?
Yeah, and she also lost to Pena. I think she just had an off night.
Yeah, that's right. I like Juliana Pena too. I like because Juliana started on the Ultimate Fighter, right?
She did. I think.
Come on now, Tate. I know what I'm talking about. I know my shit.
Matter of fact, I think she was on Ronda Rousey's team or going against her.
Yes, Juliana Pena is nice. She's nice. So I'm thinking if Nunez lose to this big Hulk Hogan ass woman, then Juliana Pena gonna have to fight her, right? Or are they in the same division?
They already. That's who she just took the belt from. She beat her.
Wait, she took the belt from Juliana?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go watch that, bro. Oh, I gotta go watch that. I didn't know that.
Look here, it wasn't close. And the second time Nunes fought Pena, it wasn't close. Pena caught her on an off night, which happened.
Huncho said, Puff said, we don't know what we talking about. Well, bring your ass over here and finish talking the shit with us, Puff. Even though, speaking of Puff, I'm not gonna get you, Puff. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna get you. However,
hello, can I just interject real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Off topic, but y'all know if people like have that kind of voice, they just annoy the hell out of you, make your ass itch.
Okay.
Richard Jefferson, why is he doing the fucking NBA finals?
Man, yo, tell me
voice annoying the hell out of me.
Annoying as shit. I don't like the commentary at all.
It like he can't open his mouth wide enough for the words.
Jackson.
Hey, no, you gonna get off Mark Jackson.
I like him on on commentary. He good.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you ain't like Mark.
No, I don't like Richard Jefferson. I'm with Will. No.
Okay.
You don't like Richard Jefferson?
I just had to get that out of my chest. Racism bothered me since the final started.
Yeah.
Okay.
So since we're already talking about what Will don't like, I want to know what Will is watching.
Okay, so what Will is watching?
Go ahead.
Is the finale. I actually watched the finale of 1923, the last season of 1923. For those that don't know, and T-Time, this will speak to you. This is a prequel.
Okay,
for Yellowstone.
Okay, got you.
It talks about the early stages of the Dutton Ranch.
Okay.
It's only going to be 2 seasons, so this was it. This was the second season. This was it.
Oh, they already canceled it? Damn.
Well, it wasn't canceled. I guess they just always prepared it to be just 2 seasons.
Oh, just 2 seasons. I got you.
But it just like House of the Dragon is only going to be 3 or 4 seasons, I think. 4 seasons. But yeah, this was pretty good. From the whole second season was pretty good to me. The first season, it was kind of, if it kind of had its high points and low points, this whole second season to me was pretty good. It kind of wrapped up all the stories, probably because they knew this was only going to be the last season. But it was good from beginning to end. And this last episode was basically a movie. It was an hour and 51 minutes. So, but it wrapped everything up very good. It had some sad moments, but I also had some exciting moments. There's apparently going to be a 1944 next, because there's an 1823, I think. Then there's a 1923, and then the next one's going to be 1944. 1944 is pretty much going to pick up, but it's going to be, of course, 21 years later from 1923. It's also going to bring the next stage of the Duttons on their ranch, the Yellowstone Ranch. So I'm kind of excited to see that. But yeah, 1923, if you haven't watched it, like I said, it's only 2 episodes, 2 seasons, tape. Each season, the first season got 8 episodes. The second season has 7 episodes. But
hey, you know what it is? If it don't keep him, he ain't gonna watch it.
Basically, that second season is 8 episodes because, like I said, that last episode is an hour and 51 minutes. So it's two episodes in one. But yeah.
I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time.
Yeah. Get to the
point. Get to the point. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna check it out. No, serious. I'm gonna check it out. You'll be proud of me.
You cannot watch it without watching Yellowstone. So if you ain't gonna watch Yellowstone, don't bother.
I'm gonna check it out because you'll be proud of me, bro. Because I'm watching Godfather in Harlem still, and I'm on season 2, like episode 9. That's very good for me.
Yes, it is.
That's very good for me. Fucking attention span ain't shit. I'm telling you. Speaking of attention span, Pluck.
Speaking of people, Lance Stephenson is at the game. They showing him right now. Go ahead.
Lance Stephenson and Michael Beasley finna come up off that 101. Trust me. Them ones. However, are you wrapped with what Will's watching?
Yeah, that's it.
Because I got the world famous segment effed up with funny sports videos. Now, the theme tonight is win by any means necessary. Check this out. Did you? I'm
Is
sorry.
that the females?
Did you hear the man say, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
No, that's happened in the female shit too.
It happened in the females, but those were dudes.
Yeah, that was dudes.
Hey, I got a question. If somebody beating y'all in a race, and you can't quite catch it, you can only catch them with this. You doing it?
If you can catch it with this, you can catch it with the race.
That's what I'm saying. If he was that close enough to hit him, nigga, run. Shit.
Not necessarily, boy. I remember when some gangbangers chased me, Tiny, and Delta down the alley. And I always thought I could run faster than my sister. Nigga, we was neck and neck, and she started pulling away from me. I just stopped and started crying, dog. Y'all got me, man. They said, "Little man, come on, we ain't gonna do nothing to you." They took me home.
And that's the thing, man. Back in the day, this game ain't want to do nothing to little boys.
Nah, they was cool. They was cool. They had morals and standards back in the day. But speaking of back in the day, this is something that Will can relate to. He probably ticking in his chair. He got PTSD.
Damn, he picked. Nah, man, it's.
Hey.
Nah, that's not allowed.
No, AT time. I'm telling you.
You okay with that?
Some of these refs, bro, got a mouth.
Some of them
they got an attitude, bro.
Yeah, some of them do, but that's still and especially you. If you a teenager, like you a child, nah, man, you can't sit up there and just pick the ref up.
Nah, you can't do that, bro. That's foul.
Watch your mouth, man. We both out here. Just talk to me with some respect, and you get it back. When you talk about
nah, I got a question for you, Big Wheel. Let Sean get an age and he going at a ref like that, a ref going at him. You okay with him body slamming the ref?
T-Time, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might share the tip, bro.
Oh man.
I'm not letting my godson go out like that.
Hey, y'all know that gif with the little boy. I think it's Bobby. Little boy, you get the little tick on it. That's gonna be me, bro.
Talking about the one that be faking like he crying and then he laugh.
No, it's just one little turn his head. He need a haircut. He got no fade in there. He got that one little tick on it down. I might share the tip, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you just like this, man. You gotta win by any means necessary, y'all. That's the theme of the night. Do y'all think this is right? And what would y'all do if this happened?
Sandino, get him out of the way.
In case you missed it,
He went MMA.
now what y'all doing?
Nah, we finna fight.
We
ain't finna box no more. We finna fight.
No, we going MMA. You want to take it there? Shit, be ready. Shit, if I get your ass,
Bro, that ain't even MMA. He kicked him in the
it
balls.
looked like it was a knee.
No, he kicked him in the balls.
I mean, either way, shit.
Well, T-Time didn't see it. Y'all look. Foot to the
No.
He kicked him in the balls, bro.
Look, y'all seen blood? Well, T-Time, you might have seen Bloodsport
Heard of it.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
That's what that would turn into.
Turn to blood sport.
Hell yeah.
I'll pop his eyeball out. Man, hell yeah. I'll pop his eyeball out his head. Oh, we real fighting now, motherfucker. I see what you're saying. Shit.
Exactly.
So, like I said, by any means necessary, this last video, I'm going to label this, stop talking shit.
Like that
I feel like an outbox Tyson.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. You felt that Tillman in the Olympic trials outboxed Tyson, used his lateral movement and good jab, and those are skills you have, but you can punch also.
Yes. I plan on boxing Tyson, too. I think that I can box as good as he can, and I keep him in the middle of the ring, and I can punch if not better than Tyson.
Will this be a win that puts Donnie Long back into the heavyweight picture?
This will be a win that let everybody know that Donnie Long is back.
Long is 27.
Oh, wow. That left hook.
Tyson. Oh, Long is down. Second.
This is as bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look, but give Tyson credit.
Stop talking shit. He just sat there and talked all that. I'm better than Tyson. I can box better than Tyson. I hit harder than Tyson. Oh, yeah?
He ain't even believing when he was saying it. Come on now.
You don't get your Afro Thunder hairstyle wearing ass.
He ain't believing when he was saying it because it wasn't no confidence on that or nothing.
I thought he was confident.
Yeah.
He said he was better than Tyson. I don't understand why fighters talk shit before the fight. I really don't.
I don't understand why people talk shit in the beginning, in the first place, overall. But yeah, especially when you're going to get into some shit and then you get your ass beat.
You talking shit to try to get in their head, and also some of it is you trying to pump yourself up, like you trying to
but Tita, it's a difference between it's a difference between being confident in your skills and talking shit.
True.
I say you don't talk shit in boxing. You gonna tell I'm gonna knock him out in the 6th round? Oh yeah. You think everybody else heard this interview except the motherfucker that you said you gonna knock out in the 6th round? So he didn't hear that. Come on, man. No. So that was the video. Stop talking shit. Hey,
stop talking shit.
You stupid. And saying that T-Time, where we at it with the game, with the score?
It is 79-76 Pacers, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
We got a good one.
And Halliburton
just hit 25 seconds ahead of me.
Wait, and Halliburton did what?
Just hit a 3.
Looks like somebody's stepping up before the end of the game.
A little bit. Defense has been on point today.
Bet. So I'm pretty excited to get to go and watch this game. So I'm gonna tell y'all just like this, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share the video, like, share, and subscribe to Bold and Driven EP. We got a lot of good stuff coming up, man, including Authentic Ears, hosted by Kenya B, coming back this fall. Make sure that y'all stay plugged in because Kenya be she be getting
Kenya
from a military standpoint. Speaking of Friday, bro, it's awfully moist outside. Or you think we gonna play?
Yep. As long as it don't rain on Friday, we on.
Okay, but you know that's in the forecast.
Yeah, 50%. We'll see.
You don't be giving this shit.
He trying to get no.
You trying to get out the game?
No.
Okay.
But I will say a week of rest would help the injuries.
See. And this is why we need younger players.
A younger player that would have happened to. Forget you.
You want to go out there?
Y'all got one on the come up. Y'all got one on the come up. TJ.
I failed him as a father.
Put them weights down and come out here and play some softball.
Who?
You.
I'm good. Okay, so since you want to point at me, do you realize I am 3 for 4 at bat for the season?
Ooh, 75.
For the season.
75.
Now I got a question for you, coach. What the fuck is your batting average?
Hey,
he had the pitch, damn it. He had the pitch.
2 for 4? You 2 for 4?
Either 1 for 3 or 2 for 4, something like that.
No, you ain't get no hit last game, so
I said that. I went 0 for 2, fly on the ground.
So the game before that, you had 2 hits.
Yeah, either 1 or 2. I think I only had 1 because I took myself out the game, so I'm 1 for 3.
You 1 for 3.
Yeah.
You didn't get a second bet at the first game? No. Okay. So you 1 for 3, and I'm 3 for 4.
And I got no errors.
I got 1. Fuck you. You don't got an error.
I know I don't got no error.
That one you could have jumped for at shortstop, and you
let
it
still
over your head.
Not an error. That's not an error.
Because he don't get his glove up, don't it mean it ain't no error. Get the.
It's not an error.
We're gonna go and check the major league stats over that. We're gonna see what the rules are regarding the error versus if your glove went up, it's an error, mother. I got 1. I ain't gonna lie, I got 1, but it ain't gonna happen again.
You got 1, but you also had some shit fall in front of you. Last game and this game.
My nigga, I was no. The balls that fell in front of me were supposed to fall in front of me.
Nah,
he had
T-time. You'd have got it.
No. See, he ain't saying this. We had to play extra deep in the outfield because they was smoking that shit.
He did. He led with that.
Bro, they was smoking. Dude hit the ball so hard that I looked and ran, and I looked again, and I just stopped and started laughing because I said, God.
Why'd you even start running in the first
place? He smoked that. He hit it so hard, the people that was sitting on the cars jumped. So, yeah. We had to play extra deep. So anything that fell in front of us was supposed to fall in front of us.
Nah. Hustle. Run. Dive. Slide.
My leg was dead at that point. So, yeah.
Put the weights down. Work on your cardio. Get on the treadmill.
Ain't nothing wrong with my cardio.
Get on the treadmill. Get your legs.
So the only thing strong on this nigga is his pitching arm.
Get your squats.
Because he ain't got to move.
I play it short. When I had an opportunity, I threw my man out.
Yeah. No, the hell you didn't.
Yes, I did. The first game.
Who was that first?
Cornelius.
Who the hell is Cornelius? I know who he is. Anyway, we coming back at y'all again with more stats from the inmates. That's right. One day we gonna go live and really prove y'all ass what's up. So in saying that, T-Time, you got anything you want to end with?
I'm good.
Big Will, you got anything you want to end with?
Yeah, man, I got to get shout out to my guys. Even though they still don't have the best record, they are playing a hell of a lot better ball.
Are you talking about the White Sox?
I'm representing them. Sox.
Boy, to the end.
Yeah, they have 8 rookies that debuted this season, and all of them are contributing. Things are starting to turn the corner. I'm not saying they're going to win the division, make the playoffs, none of that this year, but
no, they're not.
They're turning the corner. You can see the talent that's coming. They still got 3 more people that's supposed to come later on this year. So, and then next year they have the 2 top starting left-handers in baseball in the minors.
I think y'all got less wins than we got losses this year.
No. So yeah, they coming. So I'm proud of them. They're getting their ass whooped right now, 8-2, but they won like the last. But before this, they won like 4 of the last 5. So they've been on a little winning streak. So gotta give them props.
You know what? I'm looking at their schedule, and I'm gonna count this as a loss too, Pluck, because they so bad they gonna lose to us. Yeah, that's right. They gonna lose to the inmates.
15-1 and 19-3.
No, was it 15-1?
Yeah.
I thought it was more. Shit.
The first game, 15-1. This game,
hey, question though, and before we get off here, question: like, when we lose by those number of points, do it count by the points? Like, do they add them points that we lost?
Tiebreaker, yeah, that counts.
My nigga, we ain't gonna never.
We got to win out from here. That's all.
Yeah, yes, we do.
Yeah. Take it. That's what I'm talking about. Head coach,
ready?
Head coach, speak that shit. We win.
Yeah. We gonna win.
I'm looking forward to
them.
We gonna win.
Players, that new blood.
We gonna see, because hell, the coach gotta work. He gotta work them new players in, so it's gonna be a challenge.
All right, I ain't worried about that.
I ain't gonna call no dub right away. What up, Damien? What the hell am I wearing? This is my Mr. TMI Bold and Driven EP hat. This is world famous. This hat actually is world famous. And then this is the Baltimore Ravens jersey that I pretty much claimed from TJ because he wasn't appreciating it. So all right, so we got to get out of here because I want to watch the game. So, hey, thank y'all for tuning in again. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We in, and now we out. We are Holla, our own damn sports show. We out of here, y'all. Peace.